Okay, so we're gonna start off with China Glaze, Millenium. Sorry for the choppy effects. I'm starting to get used to video editing, but anyway, so I use China Glaze and Millenium. And so I used a nail design plate to show you guys how I did these designs, and I just put one coat on the nail plate design. You can put as many coats as you need, but for just this plate, I just needed one coat. Okay, so we're now going to take OPI and No Rooms for the Blues. It's a little bit lighter than the second shade that I'm about to choose, which is a darker blue by Sally Hansen. I will have all the information in the description box below of all the nail polishing tools that I used. So right now I just mainly dipped the dotting tool into the dark blue nail polish, and I just randomly started dotting them all around my nail. There wasn't an exact pattern or anything like that. You can use your imagination and dot them any way you would like. There's no exact pattern or rule to this. And so now we're going to go in with the OPI No Rooms for Blues. I'm going to use the other end of the dotting tool to make the smaller polka dots. And all you're going to do is do the same thing you just did with the dark blue. You're just going to dip the end into the light blue and just start dotting them randomly any way you choose. And there you go. So the first tool I used was a dotting tool. As you can see, and you flip it to the other side, it has a rounded out tip, and so does this side. And so this is what we use to make, dots or flowers. And then now I'm going to show you one using a regular toothpick. Now you got to make sure the toothpick has this flat rounded edge, because some of them are actually just pointy on both sides, but you have to make sure that one of them is, rounded out right here. And you can actually get these at regular, almost any store. Sometimes you can even get it at restaurants, so it's really easy to attain. There's like 100 pack for what, $2? So it lasts a while, and then all you gotta do is after you use it, don't use cotton because it'll attach to this. The cotton fibers will, even with acetone, will get stuck to it, so you should use like a Kleenex or paper towel. Put some acetone on the paper towel and then wipe it clean, or you can just use a piece of paper right after you're done and just scratch it on there. And so I think now the polish is a little bit dry, and then now we're going to start dotting again. So now I'm using a toothpick instead of the dotting tool, and if you notice, they're almost like very similar sizes. So if you can't find a dotting tool, you can just use a toothpick. See, the dots are very similar in size to the other ones that I just did with the dotting tool. So there's no excuse for why you can't dot your nails, because just because you can't find this dotting tool at a local salon or nail supply store, I mean, or whether it's Sally's, you can just use a regular toothpick. Polish is drying a little bit, so I'm gonna add a new dot right here. See? So you can use the other side of the toothpick to make the smaller dots. So if the dots aren't big enough, just go over with a little bit more polish, as I'm doing now. And there you go. So there's no excuse. You can either use a regular toothpick, which I've just demonstrated, or you can use one of the dotting tools that I have, which I bought for about $2 to $3 at Chinatown with my friend Jennifer. We like to go on our nail shopping hauls, so stay tuned for that. We are gonna go soon, and we're gonna go buy more polish.